Slam dunk by Shumpert.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeky.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Iguodala. That's good. Iguodala's got 10 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And he's able to get it back. Poked away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for... Steph Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Love. James comes in for James Jones, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. It's Iguodala with the drive, and blocked. Here's LeBron, and there's the rejection. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers. As Cleveland retains possession.
Still, 17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
It's Iguodala with the drive. And there's the feed to Thompson. The stupendous finish in traffic. 14 points for Andre Iguodala.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
LeBron, good. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Iguodala's drive, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official. Andre Iguodala got off to a hot start last season. Shot 45% from long range through the first 2 months of the season. But after a hamstring injury, his percentages and his aggressiveness all seem to tail off.
Here's Thompson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Shot clock at 2. Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Steve, for Iguodala, the perfect example of a player who doesn't have to score to help his team win. He does so many other things.
He does, Kevin. He's an excellent defender. He runs the floor. He handles the ball. He's a good passer. And a pretty solid three-point shooter as well. Not a volume three-point shooter, but he will make selective threes. And so all in all, Iguodala, an excellent player.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson with the ball, and he gets it to go.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your pass, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between games served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half.
And that does it for the... We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. He's got 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
That'll be a 5-second call. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then-record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning. Some of that is the new CBA. But regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000. And they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Tipped away. And And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Curry kicks to Barnes. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul, fourth team foul.
Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Shot clock at 5. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Well, last season viewed as a bit of a hiccup in Kyrie Irving's rise to greatness. His shooting percentages fell, but he actually improved his assist-to-turnover ratio. He's cut his turnover rate every season, as a matter of fact.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris thinks we'll see how he does. Mozgov's shot is off. Warriors leading by 5. Throws it up high. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Curry dishes to Green. Nobody near Barnes. Green passes to Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Mozgov kicks to Shumpert. Sinks the triple. Shumpert's got 8 points.
You look for why they keep giving up buckets here. And their boxing out or lack of boxing out is really what's hurting.
It's so deflating, Clark, when you give up a second chance opportunity after you play a pretty good defensive possession, but that's what we're seeing here.
It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
I like that, trying to respond to that last three-pointer, but he couldn't get it to go.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Here's Shumpert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I give them a lot of credit. They didn't quit when they were behind. They've really battled back here.
This has been a very impressive rally. The question is, can they keep the pedal to the metal, or will they run out of gas?
Love with a wide open look. And again, it's Cleveland. And for Kyrie. You know, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest, but when he goes to the IR as much as he has, it's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or 2 where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jones comes in for Shumpert. Curry kicks to Barnes. Barbosa against Smith. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And the jam by David Lee. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked.